If you're still playing video games, you're not serious yet. And hold on, before you get mad at me, I spent a lot of time growing up playing many hours of video games that honestly, I wish I could get back in trade for something else. Let's start off with a few points that I want to make in this video as an ex-gamer. Obviously, I would love to get that time back. And yes, I enjoyed it. I've got some good memories playing and with friends too. But here's the thing. I'm really wondering if you wanted your best future and your best, as a man, your best wife and kids. Do you think that they would be proud of you if you told them the habits that you've been doing? That's a good question to ask yourself in general. But do you think they would be proud about how many video games you played? How much you were accomplishing and achieving in the digital or virtual world versus real life? You tell me. So one thing I would say is I tend to consider myself a little bit more introverted leaning, but I do enjoy good social interactions. I'm pretty outgoing and confident. I do have a social battery, and I tend to recharge on my own. That being said, I had a nasty habit of basically convincing myself, no, I don't really need to go out. I don't really need to socialize. I don't need to get out of my comfort zone and develop my social skills, meet new people, and see where that leads. So I was holding myself back from a lot of amazing relationships and opportunities, all because I wanted to stay inside. And for me, sometimes that was playing video games or being alone because it was in my comfort zone. So you can see how you might be holding yourself back there. And think about this. I'm not going to make the video much longer than this, but think about the fact that you could be leveling up in real life instead. Instead of leveling up in the video game, this fake world, what if you just put all that energy into the real world? Your health, your fitness, breaking out of your 9 to 5, really developing everything. In terms of your health, I know there's these guys that have it's like Aura rings or Whoop rings. And it tracks your health metrics, which guys like because it's kind of like leveling up, right? You can see your stats, how well your sleep was, blood pressure, cortisol, etc. I won't get too deep into that, but that's an example, because you could also be doing this for real life, for example, with business or other areas. So let me give you an example. I've worked in the personal training world, right? And one of the number one reasons I get from people that they have been struggling to be working out or exercising is basically because they can't find the time. Sometimes they convince themselves that they don't have the time. And to be fair, some people have 10, 12, 14, 16-hour days at work. Fine. And at the same time, two things can be true. What I notice most of them do when you break down how they spend their day outside of work, they spend a lot of time on their phone, mindlessly scrolling on social media. They spend a lot of time, at least an hour a day, watching like a Netflix show or something like that. In video games as well. And video games, by the way, aren't actually a wind down activity like, oh bro, I just want to chill out at the end of the day, I'm tired. Well, actually, it's engaging your brain quite a lot more than just reading or meditating or just like chilling out at the end of the day. Because it should be a certain point where you shut things down. So that argument doesn't really work. But the point that I'm making is you could be, for example, using that 30 minutes to an hour or 2 hours that you're using every day to play video games and swap that out for an activity that's actually gonna make you progress in real life. I don't think I really need to say much more than that, but think about when you were a kid and you did piano lessons for 30 minutes, or you were in sports practice for maybe up to 2 hours or so. You got so much better because you kept consistently doing that activity. Now just swap out video games, Netflix, social media with gym, reading, socializing, building an income that allows you to break free from your 9 to 5, and a lot of other healthy habits. Anyways, guys, if you do want any help with any of these things, I just started offering private one-on-one coaching for $7, only $7, and you can book that with me below in the description. I'm happy to help. If you can't, that's fine. Subscribe because it's free. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.